Homework Hotline, what is your emergency?
Okay, this one asks, a donut shop has two different sizes, regular and mini. Regulars have a diameter of 12 centimeters and a 3 centimeter hole. Minis have a diameter of 6 centimeters and a 1.5 centimeter hole. All donuts are 3 centimeters thick. Regulars cost 70 cents and minis cost 30 cents. Which is a better deal and why?
Oh boy, this is actually, this is a pretty big question. So I'm trying to set up my my visuals as we speak. While I do that, Antonio, would you leave that up on social media just so that I can make sure that I can get all of that information written down?
Sure thing, boss.
I'll read one more time. It says the donut shop has two different sizes, regular and mini. So I'm starting to diagram this on my computer if you want to cut to it. I believe you're looking, yeah, there we go. There's my computer. Okay. So regulars have a diameter of, it says 12 centimeters. So 12 centimeters with a 3 centimeter hole. And I'm going to assume that the diameter is 3 centimeters. And then it says the minis have a diameter of 6 centimeters with a 1.5 centimeter hole. So again, I'm going to assume that's also the diameter that's given. And then it says all donuts are 3 centimeters thick. Now, so 3 centimeters thick. We're going to have to make a little bit of assumptions on that too. And then they also say regulars cost 70 cents, so we'll say this much, and minis cost 30 cents. So this is a pretty big problem. Then they asked us which is a better deal and why. So one thing you might notice that I did whenever, or just now, I know you were being very patient and watching me kind of look like I was just writing down information, but this is kind of something that you should do when you're solving any kind of word problem. It's a tip anyways of how I do them is I'll write down any key information that I have in regards to the problem. I don't write all of the sentences that are there, but I'll write down the key information. And another thing that I did there that might also help you with word problems is I drew pictures of or diagrams of what I was actually going to be finding. So that might help me as well. So what I need to do in order to find out which is a better deal is I need to basically find out how much I'm paying for what I'm getting. So what I'll do first is I'm going to find how much donut I'm getting for each the regular and the mini. So the regular, I know that my diameter, so altogether, diameter is a measurement from the center of the circle to the outside rim. The diameter is 12 centimeters. So what that means is the radius, sorry, and I said that wrong. Diameter is a measure the whole way across the circle, so whole way. And then radius is a measure of halfway across. We need the radius in order to find out what our area or volume is. So what we'll use is we'll use the volume of a cylinder. A cylinder is the shape of a pop can. Now a donut is not an exact cylinder, it's more like a tube, but the cylinder would actually be a really close estimation of what our volume of the donut is, how much dough we have. So to find the volume of a cylinder, we're going to take pi times the radius squared times the height of that cylinder. And what I need to do in order to find the whole volume of this is I'm going to find the volume of the cylinder, and then I'm going to take away the volume of what's in the middle, where the donut hole would be. So I need to find the volume of both of them. So starting with that, I'll do pi times my radius squared, so 6 centimeters squared, times my height. Well, my height, they said that my donuts were 3 centimeters thick, so that's my height. So I'm going to do that times 3. Then what I mentioned before is I need to subtract, so minus, the volume of where the hole would be, because there's a hole. We need to take it away and not include it. So we were told that our diameter of that is 3 centimeters. And so that means our radius is half of that, which is 1.5 centimeters. So I'm going to do pi times 1.5 squared times the height again, which is 3, because they said it was 3 centimeters thick. That's going to, when I simplify that, that is going to give me the volume of my regular donut. And I don't have a calculator here, so I don't want to do this in my head. I'm actually not going to do that. It's going to take me some time. So we're going to go back to the volume of that in just a second, as soon as I can get a calculator, just because I do not want to do that in my head. All right. So while I'm waiting for my calculator, I'm going to find also, write the formula for my volume of my mini donut. I'm not going to go as into it as I did with the regular donut, because it's the same process. So I'm going to say volume equals pi times the radius, and that's half of 6, so 3 squared, times the height, which is still 3, minus, so subtract, pi times my radius of the second one, which is half of 1.5, which is 0.75 centimeters, or 75 hundredths centimeters. And then we're also going to multiply that by 3. So now I'm going to go ahead and simplify my actual volume. This was a huge question. Whoever your teacher is was not very nice. No, I'm kidding. They were very nice because they gave you lots of math, actually. All right, times 3. And then minus the pi times 3. All right, so my volume of this, the regular donut, is going to be 318 centimeters about. We're going to go 318.1 centimeters. And then we know it's 70 cents. So to find the unit rate, we would do our 70 cents divided by our centimeters. And what that will tell us is how much it's going to cost per centimeter. So we'll do that divided by that. And that is actually going to cost us just a fraction of a cent. And I'm going to give us a lot. So that's not very much per centimeter of donut. We're going to do the same for the other, which when you simplify the volume, and I apologize for the delay, but a lot of math to do in the head. So times 3. And while I'm doing this, what I'm trying to calculate again is the volume of my donut so that I can find out what the unit rate is, how much it's costing me per centimeter cubed of donut that I'm actually eating. So 0.7. So for this one, I get a volume of 83 point about 1, and we know it's 30 cents. So we're going to take this divided by 30 cents. And that's, oh, sorry, I mixed those up. So I'm doing, for my unit rate, I'm doing 30 cents divided by 83.1. So my cents divided by my centimeters, so again, that I can find my unit rate. So 30 cents divided by 83. All right, which works out to, I'm kind of out of space here, works out to 0.0036. So what it looks like is you're paying over here, you're paying less money per centimeter than you are on the regular donut than you are on the mini donut. So again, huge beefy problem. I'm sorry that took so long to deal with some of those calculations, but the way that you would want to solve something like this is find out your unit rate. Unit rates help you compare things that are different sizes. And this really helps whenever you're calculating better deals when it comes to restaurant or when you're shopping. Finding the unit rate can help you compare things really easily. So there you have it.